All right. So yeah, this is Tyranks, who I confess that I don't remember which tournament it was, but I did. I have seen Tyranks recently in an online tournament. Did well. Um, and Justice, or if you go by their in-game tag, just Pain. Um,
Man.
I mean, that is kind of how people feel playing Min Min. I understand.
Yeah.
But starting out on Smattlefield, and it's just a little bit of kind of slow moving offense here from Ty. Well, not slow moving, but slow acting offense from Tyranks. But very clean offense. Zeros on the board so far. And this is where Lucina really is kind of at her best.
Yeah, Justice definitely no pushover in this bracket so far.
Ooh,
They managed to take out Web JP.
that's a big name.
Yeah, as well as BMM. So definitely a little bit of a tear.
But you know, Tyranks is putting a bit of a tear into this Min Min right now.
Yeah.
This is the maneuvering around the arms is really spectacular from Tyranks.
Yeah, just a lot of fluidity in the movement of Tyranks, able to constantly not even, I don't even call it movement because it is, but kind of just readjustment. Not getting caught in one place for too long and being able to constantly readjust their movement and their patterns.
And being very patient on recovery too. Waiting until Justice goes for an option and then like choosing the different like vector to approach from.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but you're just gonna anti-air with that up smash.
It's a big up smash.
It
Surprisingly big.
It is big move, but gonna actually lose that stock there. A little bit iffy DI on that one. But gonna be a nice lead coming out for Tyranks. Gonna try to just keep pushing this advantage that they've built up for themselves over the course of the game.
Yeah. And Justice is really, you know, doing their best to come back into this and getting some. Like, the megawatt damage really you cannot sneeze at. But the consistency of Lucina's sword is just a beast in and of itself. And Justice going a low, or not Justice, Tyranks going low a lot as Lucina, which is something that Min Min can definitely cover, but you have to kind of be ready for it. Or like you have to leave yourself an opening to be able to do something about it.
Yeah, certainly. But man, just
Going
kind
for
of
going for Nair 1
constant
shenanigans is Tyranks. Tyranks just looking to close this one out. Does so with the up air, and we're ready to go on to game 2 here.
Yeah, Tyranks didn't even need the Nair one stuff. Just was putting on so much pressure, and then Justice started to kind of sit and shield because he didn't know what to do in the corner, and the grab put him in the worst position possible to lead to that kill to take the game. It just felt like Justice started to crumble underneath the pressure of Tyranks. Lucina can put out so many hitboxes and just push you further and further into the corner. And Min Min, if you don't respond immediately, you can have a tough time getting out of that situation. You have to kind of immediately put distance between yourself and the opponent, which they fail to do there.
Min Min definitely does not want to give up ground at all.
No, if you get pushed into I think Min Min's okay with being in the corner, but as long as your opponent's on the other side of the stage,
right?
You're okay with staying on your side of the stage, but getting pushed into the corner like that with no room to kind of cover horizontally, just kind of led to a bad situation, which is going to lead to the game 1 loss.
But starting it out on Smashville for game 2, Justice already looking much better here. Getting stage control, holding center stage. This is what you want to see from Min Min. Getting off ledge first, and converting this into damage. You got the megawatt out. Maybe a little bit early. You might want to see a little bit more damage before the megawatt really starts to become a huge factor. Like Megawatt gives you damage, but you can also get damage a little bit, maybe a little safer from the dragon, whatever it's called. What? Okay, double spikes. I responded to the sound effects a little bit more than the actual visuals of that. But this is definitely some, like, you really have to convert off this situation. You built up a huge lead, and you have like, just dot your I's, cross your T's, finish your food, put the stock away. And you can see, like, Megawatt Nair, this is exactly where Megawatt Nair becomes a huge scary factor.
Oh, goes to that up B, but not getting punished by Justice. Yeah, just gonna be able to follow up on that, gets the up air there. I mean, and Tyrank, yeah, I was gonna say Tyrank's gonna just take it slow, but they're gonna immediately get their stock closed out. So I mean, there's not much to really do.
And having those really active hitboxes that have that much oomph is a really nice thing when you're trying to close out stocks. Whether that's like finishing off a stock because you lost one already, or like closing out a stock before your opponent. Like the Megawatt is really something you have to look out for. We talked, like in the last set with the Toon Link, Marvelous Marco, we talked about the lingering hitboxes of Toon Link. We want to talk about a strong lingering hitbox. That's Megawatt.
Yeah, most certainly. It's just Min in general can control so much space at once that they force you into very specific areas of the stage, and then they're ready to cover those specific areas.
And you can see Justice being very cautious about when and where they swing, which is like the sort of respect that you have to show to Lucina, who plays very strong off reactions. But now, the arms ledge presser. Throw everything that your character has at the ledge area in hopes that it catches a vulnerable frame here or there. Oh, scary roll in, but not getting caught by that up tilt.
Yeah,
and that is not the hitboxes that you want.
Oh, gonna get the sour spotted down air, but that's actually just gonna take the stock there.
Tyranks is actually the down air master in this set.
Oh,
but there it is again, Megawatt Nair. Closing out stocks, not allowing Tyranks to get an inch of extra credit here.
Yeah, good stuff to just kind of find that when it's necessary. Gonna find the out smash and just get clean 24 to start the stock off with, and Tyrank's doing a really good job just kind of catching these landings.
Yeah, and I love like throwing out the Megawatt as an F tilt and then jumping to bring the hitbox into the air to cover that short hop from Tyrank. Really creative use of the hitboxes here from Justice. But the top of that platform is a death trap right now.
Yeah, just gonna get hit from mid stage there.
Yeah.
Min kind of just controls the entire horizontal plane of the stage. And it can also mix in jumps, even up B, to really be devastating. So that's gonna be 1-1 coming out. Coming out from not Tyranks, sorry. Coming out from Justice to respond to that. We'll see what changes are made. I don't think it's necessarily a stage thing. I think Lucina on town is fine. I just think that
I think some of that was the stage.
You
honestly,
think so?
Yeah, I do. Like, because it's. I don't know what it was about the stage, but like it was definitely like actually you know what it was like, it was Justice able to stand at center stage and pressure the ledge. Like you really need to have kind of a narrow stage in order to make that happen. Like you can't do that on PS2, you can't do that on Town, you can't do that on Kalos. You like Smashville FD, like you can definitely do that. And it's like Lucina's gonna get hers no matter what. Like Tyranks has been getting a lot of mileage off of down air. It's been getting getting a lot of really solid play all around. And I like this stage choice from Tyranks because this is, I think, if not the widest stage in the game. So like the amount of stage that Min controls is proportionately less than it is on Smashville.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be important here to see how Tyranks can control this area directly, like directly around the platforms. Because you can kind of use that platform to kind of try to trip up Min. You know, constantly floating off the platform, use it as a sort of, I don't know, kind of like a launching point. So if they can keep mixing up their platform movement and keep it ambiguous at all times, it's going to be difficult for Min to get a lock on you, even with all this extra range that they have at their disposal.
And like being under, like forcing Min onto the platforms is also really good for Tyranks, because like Min is a character who like really struggles against being sharp. It does not really come out, like you can come off of the platform with a nair maybe, but it's like definitely like it's sharking underneath with like an up smash or an up tilt or something like that is going to be one of Tyranks' strongest positions in this matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, specifically the up tilt covering so much extra range. But we'll see if Tyranks can find the kill. A lot of it has been off the back of these juggle situations, but really, Justpain's just has the megawatt out, really just looking for a nair at this point.
And you saw earlier, Tyranks standing just outside the range where where Justice can hit with like a falling forward air, or from either arm. Like just showing a lot of poise in the matchup, a lot of doing their research, doing their homework, knowing where they need to position themselves. And even stocks, even second stocks right now, Justice once again doing a really good job of cleaning up with Megawatt. Tyranks really dictating play right now.
Yeah, that's sometimes just the nature of Lucina at the ledge. Yeah. The character just has an option for everything and just gonna edge guard. 13% has so much to work with, but Min is, I mean, we've all seen the clips. Min can kind of explode you in 2 or 3 hits if you get the right hits and you know your follow-ups. So
yeah, but by the same token, like Tyranks' recovery has really not looked very exploitable, and like Min loves to exploit recoveries, but like Tyranks always keeping their jump, always recovering low, and always timing it so that they're not getting caught by a hitbox lingering below the ledge.
Yeah.
So
but it's not even just recovery, so it just right now. Yeah, just like that. Wow. Can dominate you the neutral.
Getting off the ledge is
get one opportunity for a smash attack across stage, and that's all she wrote. 70%. I mean, it's not nothing, but a character like Min can make it back relatively easily. Tyranks has to be careful. You can't get complacent at this point. Just because you're up by so much, you have to close it out.
And I'm not sure. I mean, Justice clearly feeling the megawatt right now, but I don't. Yeah. Like committing to the megawatt, like once they were off stage, there's like the arm choice doesn't really matter much, but when you're on